Tons of people are telling you to start using Claude Code within your agency, but the problem, you don't have a clue what to use it for, so you end up wasting weeks trying to build something out which provides no sort of tangible benefit to your agency. And I want to put a stop to that pain in this video and actually show you a use case I'm using Claude Code for within my agency to get my clients better results, and I'll show you proof, and most importantly, get richer. I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty of how to set up Claude Code. It's really simple. Just download VS Code and finally make sure you have a Claude Pro plan. From here, you can start cooking up some really cool solutions, which I'm going to be showing you within this video. But before I do, it's really important to me that I actually rewire your mindset and I show you how to actually get use out of Claude Code. Going back to my hook at the start, lots of people are using it, but they're seeing no real world benefits from it. And it's all going to start with you analyzing your business. Literally, don't log on to Claude Code for the next 2 to 3 days. Please do not. I want you to audit your time every 30 minutes. Ask yourself, what are you doing every 30 minutes? And what are the outcomes of these tasks? Are these only I can do tasks, or are these a delegation task? If it's a delegation task, ask yourself, can this be delegated to a VA? Is it still a human required task? Or no, can I use AI? And I'm hoping to show you in this video some better use cases of AI. So right now, I predominantly use Claude Code for 2 reasons. Firstly, acquisition. Secondly, fulfillment. Personally for me, I find the best use cases when it comes to fulfillment. So all I'm doing, asking myself, where I'm the bottleneck, where my team's the bottleneck, and if they can be replaced with AI, or if we still need to keep my team, or if we can use AI. And it's simply spotting the problem, reverse engineering the fix, looking at my documented SOPs, seeing if I still need a human being, or if AI can do it for me. From here, we cook up a really, really cool agent. So now that I've rewired your mindset on exactly how to find real world problems and you just not logging in and building out some absolute bullshit, I hope you're going to get tons of inspiration from what I've built out. So right here we have my operating center. In case you don't know what my agency does, it's called Fusion Media. It's a content agency. What we basically do is help businesses grow with organic content, predominantly YouTube, and also short form. They pay us a retainer. We also take a rev share because we're helping them drive a shit ton of traffic, as you can imagine, to their offers. And one of the biggest bottlenecks I found for myself was the research and ideation time. It took absolutely forever. Before, I was paying someone an absolute fortune for this. I had over 2 script writers. They were also doing the research part, and it was just a shit ton of work and a shit ton of money on both the management perspectives. So that's when I started researching how I can use Claude Code for it. And it's a really, really simple use case. So this right here in the middle, his name's Chief. He is in charge of these 2 sub-agents. Remy, who's in charge of research, and Nora, who's in charge of the ideas. So if I go back onto the Miro board just to draw this out, as you can see, we have Chief here, we then have Remy, and then we have Nora. What Chief basically does, it communicates with these agents and identifies when we need to start making content for our client, how many ideas we need to come up with, how many scripts, and it will basically prompt these to get on with it and start cooking up for me. So let me show you, because this is just Joseph Hugh within my world. And what's also cool, I can go ahead and actually see the agents speaking with each other. So I can see every single thing they say. So right now, just here, I'm on one of my clients, Jack. I did disconnect his videos and I actually put in mine. So what's really, really cool about how we have it set up, users can go ahead through Auth, connect both their YouTube accounts and Instagram accounts. And as you can see, it is pulling all of these. So myself, I've done over 100K views. YouTube, we've hit finally 300 subscribers. So thank you very much for this. And on Instagram, we're on about 3K followers. So not too bad. It's nowhere near my goal, but we are getting there. But it's so cool what we are doing. We are pulling all of this information. And the reason we're pulling it right, when we're actually coming up with these research ideas for our clients, these ideas, these scripts, we need real world data. We need to know firsthand what's working and what's not. What's the best possible way to get this? Well, it's pretty obvious, right? We need to get it from our content because it doesn't lie about what users like and what users don't. And as you can see here, it is showing all our performance trends and it's showing all of our content. So we have YouTube, Shorts, Instagram. It's literally pulling all of that shit. And what it's also doing, it is pulling all of our transcripts. It doesn't just do base level of, okay, this is the title of the video, this is how many views it's got. It is also pulling our transcripts. Do you guys understand how valuable that is when it comes to getting client results? Imagine a large language model having real-time access to all of your clients' views, all of your clients' titles, and their transcripts. So it can see firsthand the hooks that perform the best, how much retention XYZ video got, and it can compare each value body to the ones which didn't get much retention to the ones which did, and has access to all of this catalogs of videos. So when it goes ahead and cooks something up, it's pretty much impossible for it to not succeed. The more data it has, the better it can do. It is absolutely insane. And it also shows our audience demographics. So I'm pretty happy that, first world countries, UK, United States are my best ones. So more people want to buy from me who can actually afford me. But it doesn't just stop there with how we are getting client results. If we click onto here, client info. So like I said, I'm using one of my clients, Jack's one. We've had to obviously remove some of the stuff. But this is all of his client information. So all the PDFs on them, which shows exactly what that offer is, what they do, and what they don't. But to make things even cooler, we have client learnings. So once a week, we have a cron job. In case you don't know what cron means, it is basically something you can get to fire within the system on a schedule of whatever you want, every 20 minutes, 24 hours. We just do it once a week. It looks at all of our clients' videos and it creates learnings. So these learnings are on what's working for their content, what's not. So that's another thing our LLMs use when it comes to further developing researching. So it can literally take what's working and what's not. So it knows what to prioritize when it comes to researching, and what's not working. Or obviously it's not going to prioritize that when it comes to researching or coming up with ideas, because it knows it's not working. And now here, when we come onto ideas and research, we literally have a command board which goes ahead and automatically conducts research. And we can do this in a few ways. We can literally just get it to automatically come up with something. We type in the focus areas, or from here, research and ideas workspace, we can type it in. But here's where things get really, really cool. I can go ahead and speak to Chief in Telegram, and this is the image he generated for himself, and ask him to start coming up with ideas. So let's do that right now. Yo, so for my client Jack, please look at all of his videos, his client research, and then conduct him some deep research so we can start coming up with new ideas. I would like our main area of focus to be around AI and obviously relate that back to his niche. As you can see, Chief's about to respond to us on it, and he's going to start cooking up all of these awesome things for us. Cool. So I've got his videos and the research in the background. His current videos, they're all over the place. Yeah, so as you can see, and which is really cool, because obviously I had to remove Jack's videos because he doesn't want them online. Most agency advice is related to me, but the PDFs I was speaking is designers, because that's what Jack does. Some of you may know him. He's pretty big. He's got like over 500,000 followers in this space. But as you can see, it is literally reporting back to me real world. Do you understand how valuable this is? Having an agent which is smart enough to be able to perform all of these tasks, identify the differences between the client information which you saw with all the PDFs, all the learnings, alongside the videos or the transcripts. So it can literally cook us up information that is so good. It is honestly insane. So I'm going to wait for them to get back to me on that, and then I'll show you exactly what the results were. Okay, so here's some of the research ideas it's generated, which is insane. So once again for Jack, I can't say his full YouTube name. I'm sure if you wanted to find him, you could. He's pretty big. It is literally showing us all of these amazing videos. So how I use AI for X, first person process video kills it, AI for speed and price and designers, because obviously he's in a design agency, AI in proposals, client deliverables. Do you understand how insane this is? And obviously right now I'm doing it manually, but typically it would just be running on autopilot within my agency, running cron jobs every 7 days, executing all of this for our clients, understanding their videos, what's working, what's not. So when it is in the research process, it is taking what's working, what's not, researching, going through Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, all of these places, which are basically the source of truth, and coming back to us with real world research, which is going to get our clients exceptional results. And I want to show this firsthand to you guys. I'm going to get up another one of my clients. His name's Simon. He runs a property real estate business. We used Chief for one of these videos and it crushed. Look how insane this is. We've started using Chief for the last 2 videos. Before 113, the video after 1.2, 5k views. That is insane. And what you need to remember is we only work with rich people who sell extremely high ticket offers. So he only needs to be getting 3-4 clients from that video to be making about 60 grand, which is very achievable of these 5k views. So that is how powerful these agents are. And it's funny, right? I'm one of the only actual people who make AI videos in the agency space who actually use it within an agency and run one, unlike just trying to sell an offer. But I want you guys to see firsthand just how powerful this is and how I've really reverse engineered. Okay, where was the problem? We were spending a shit ton of money on research ideas. We weren't getting clients the best possible results. How on earth can we leverage agents? So as you know, Remy, Nora, and Chief to go ahead, execute deep research for us to come back with researchers which are going to crush it for our clients and then consolidate them into proven ideas, which is so unreasonable for someone to not click on the video, watch it, become nurtured, and buy from our clients. This is how powerful Claude can be. When you really reverse engineer the problem you're trying to solve, be pretty decent at prompting, articulating your ideas how you want it, and yeah, cooking some really, really cool stuff up. So I hope this has given you guys some really good inspiration on how you can implement AI within your agency to get richer, and most importantly, get clients better results. Make sure to like and subscribe for new videos. If you want to learn exactly how I can help you implement AI into your agency, simply click the link below. Anyway, peace out. Thanks for watching.